Hey guys, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. I hope you'll enjoy the video and maybe we'll consider subscribing. Today I'm going to show you how to put together the Christmas pop-up card. Yay! With Halloween over, it's time to really start thinking about Christmas cards. I got quite a few I'm going to be doing this year. So you're going to go into projects, in the categories, pop into cards. And it's called the Christmas tree pop-up card. Right now it's the first row, fifth one in. Obviously when new cards come out, this one will move down the line. So click on it. You can either click make it now or customize, which I'm gonna do, just so you can see all the pieces. There you go. So we got the tree, the base, the main part of the card. The envelope I'm not going to do, just the card itself. So I'm going to get this cut out in similar colors and we'll get it put together. Okay, so you start with the two big pieces and you take the middle slit on each piece. One's at the top, one's at the bottom. And you just slide them together. And they go at a 90-degree angle. The next two pieces are the same. It's the one with the two top slits on the outside and the inside bottom slit. So you can pick any side of the tree and you just slide it in to the big top slit. And it will slide all the way down. Second piece goes opposite the first one. Just be mindful of the top branches. They like to kind of grab on. Your next pieces, your last two, have the three bottom slits. And they're going to go on the two empty sides of the tree. And they attach to the big piece and to the smaller pieces. Because you'll have three slits facing up and three slits facing down. It's just getting them on, that's the problem. There we go. And they end up being at the same height as the first two small pieces. So let me flip my tree around and I'll get my other side on. There we go. So your tree should look like that. You should be able to close it and open it. Okay, the next part is just this little H looking piece. So it does have a score line in it. So you just want to fold it over like that, and it attaches. If you go to the bottom of the tree, it attaches on there. And it's just kind of a support piece for the one that has the bigger slit. So attach it to the one with the little small notch. I'm just going to use regular glue on mine. As I make a mess here. So it's supposed to be just some extra support at the bottom. Okay, now for kind of a trickier part, but this part comes around the base. So these pieces are identical and they kind of pop out weird. Make a fold inwards on both of them. Just getting my extra folds in here. So fold in all your score lines. Okay, so when you have them ready to go on, you want to make sure that you start them where they look exactly the same, because they slide on to the base of the tree. So the inside bottom notches slide into the bottom notches of the base. And again, you might have to do some finagling to get them in there. So there's the first one. Now you want to make sure that you start these two together as opposites, one on the bottom, one on the top. So flip the tree over. We'll get these ones attached to the base. And again, it gets a little trickier here at this point. Just getting my tabs popped up the right way. So it attaches the exact same way as the first one. And you'll notice that along the edges, the slits will line up so they attach to each other. So get those attached as well. There we go. You might have to play around with your tree, get it back doing the right thing. But when you're done, they should make a little half circle and both tabs facing towards you. And fully on the base of the tree. See, I got to finagle mine a little bit more here. There we go. So that's what that will look like. Okay, so once you get your tree to this point, that you got your little half circle, these actually slide in to the blue pieces through the slit. So there's one in. Might have to open the tree up a little bit to get the second one in. Just be very careful that you're not popping parts out that you've already put together. I know it's tricky. There we go. Okay, at this point, either you can choose to glue or to use double-sided tape if you have it. I'm going to use double-sided tape because I have it. If I could get it on there. Here's one side. There is the other side. Okay, next part, we're gonna glue, attach the white pieces. Let's get the fold in that score line. So when you're attaching this, Cricut says it's about 1/4 of an inch that you're leaving all the way around. You're not fully going to the center on the inside. So just keep that in mind and be careful if you're putting glue down that you don't do the inside of that. I'm going to use my tape runner. There's the first one. Oh, and my tape runner is out. Terrible time for that to happen, but I will finish off with glue. That's what I was going to do anyways. Just get a bit of glue around the tree. So there we go. Give that a second to dry because I used glue, and I'll be back. Okay, for the next part, Cricut wants you to glue this kind of hidey piece onto the tree. I'm going to do it after because keeping the tree together is pretty hard. So I'm going to glue the tree onto the base. Well, tape gun it. Put some more tape in my tape gun. And then I can open it up, keep the card open, and glue that part on. So make sure your pieces are lined up. This seems to be the easiest way to do this part. Center it. Fold the card, press it in. Then I'm going to tape down the next piece. So if you want to do it exactly how Design Space has it, you can try, but as I said, I thought it was just too much. Okay, so now I can leave my card open and attach this part. So a little bit of glue on the smallest tab to have them all inwards. And those little half circles on the base, you just line up on that. This pretty piece just goes around and you can glue on the other side there. I'll have to hold mine in place while it dries. Okay, final part. Put the star together. The two bigger slits, they line up. Now Cricut again wanted this done earlier, and I figured it made more sense to do it at the end. There's just a little tiny slit. Depending on how you want to do it, you could do one tree on either side. So there we go, all done. One thing I wish I would have done is I do have some Christmas pattern paper. If I had thought about it, I would have cut out a little square and had the pattern facing this way so we could see it through the tree, and then the backing is white, so you shouldn't see it through the white. So keep that in mind. That's one way to spruce this card up a bit. But you open it up and you have that cute little tree. Looks the same every which way, and once you get it together at this point, it seems to stay together pretty well. So obviously don't go shaking the card around or the cute little star on top will fall off, but a cute card to give to someone. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I truly appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Until next time.